And joining us now is Alan Sivell, who's been in Hollywood visiting with the stars. Tonight, Alan continues his series on MASH with a look at the politics. Alan?
Catherine, it seems MASH has been a success in spite of its politics. That's if the results of the last few presidential elections are any indication. During the show's 11-year run, Americans have elected two conservative presidents, Richard Nixon by the largest majority in history and Ronald Reagan.
Trap, leaving a war in the middle is very upsetting to those who invited us.
Hey, listen, I don't like a movie. I get up and leave. I don't like the war. I'm going.
I think that it's clear that MASH fitted into a lot of the feeling of the country when we come through Vietnam. But MASH, in its development, of course, began to deal with social issues. And we all felt that the things that we were able to touch on were meaningful in the way of social issues.
MASH has always been anti-war, right from the start. And producer Burt Metcalf sees nothing wrong with pushing a political point of view on primetime television.
No, we've never felt that. We always stuck to the point of view that we had, and fortunately there were a lot of people out there who stood by us.
At the wrap party, congratulatory telegrams came from Henry Kissinger and Presidents Ford and Reagan. The irony of the telegrams is not lost on the cast and creators of the show. MASH gained much of its popularity poking fun at the very establishment Kissinger, Ford, and Reagan represent.
I think you'll all agree that by trying to introduce more discipline, more order, I have hopefully made this a more enjoyable war for all of us.
I don't think we talked anybody into being anti-war. There's some 20 million veterans in this country and their families, and I don't think anybody really wants to go to war. I wish Reagan had sent that telegram to Russia and said, let's talk, instead of congratulating us on what is a kind of a painless way to be against death and destruction. But
praise from the political establishment is all well and good, but actor Mike Farrell says MASH had all the backing it needed from the most important constituency in primetime television, the millions of people who tuned in every Monday night.
How do you think that MASH continued to survive in a conservative time?
War hurts, and in the final analysis it makes no sense. People responded to that in droves, by the score. They appreciated what we did, held us up as an example of something that really they are, and clung to us.
I'll carry your books, I'll carry a torch, I'll carry a tune. I'll carry on, carry over, carry forward, carry Grant, cash and carry me back to old Virginia. I'll even Harry carry if you show me how, but I will not carry a gun.
There must be quite a few people who identify with the anti-war attitude of MASH. The PR department at 20th Century Fox likes to say the sun never sets on the 407 7th. The show is rerun several times a day all around the world. And tomorrow night we'll hear what the actors believe is the legacy of MASH.
I hate to see it end. Thank you, Alan.